me, what gives you Schmendrix the right to barge in here and steal my...
Shut up!
Thank you. Only through the thorough understanding of Jewish ideology can the rest of the world hope to escape communism. Socialism was originated by the Jews.
Fascist little piggies had them from the very beginning.
The ethics of Judaism were applied to the origin of socialism. Karl Marx had a rabbinical descent. Every Jewish source today boasts of his rabbinical ancestry and his keen dialectical ability, as seen in his book, Das Kapital.
Marx didn't even start this shit. He stole it from the Talmud and he fed it to the Gentiles. His vision was to dominate and control through a Jewish minority, everyone and everything.
Where is my manager?
By now the FCC have sent the authorities, so we don't need your manager to cause any more problems than we're already situated with.
Socialism is indeed merely the clover held in front of the cow's nose to get her into the barn and under the milking machine. It is a mechanism whereby a human can lead a non-human herd into the Jewish-controlled barn.
When you say it like that, of course it sounds as if the truth were terrible.
I quote for you Genesis 27:29. And may the Almighty give you from the dew of the sky and the fatness of the earth an abundance of grain and wine. Nations will serve you. Kingdoms will bow down to you. This is straight from the Jewish instruction manual. Are you now going to tell me that your plan to rule the world is false? I hate hypocrisy.
Do you know what mitzvahs are?
Yes.
They are commandments revealed by God to the entire Jewish nation on Mount Sinai.
Did you hear me? I said I know what they are.
But do you really understand them?
Okay, shut up!
Do you think...
He said shut up!
You're a real big man with that gun, aren't you?
You've got a really big mouth with that head, huh?
Big enough to last a whole hour on radio, yes. What are the odds? I guess God had a score to settle with him. Every Jew witnessed God's revelation, a revelation that no other nation can claim. When the Jewish nation does God's mitzvahs, they are doing their job to repair this world.
What the hell are you talking about?
God chose the Jewish nation because they were the lowliest of nations, and their success would be attributed to God's might rather than their own. Clearly, these are not the ideas of a people who think they're better than other people.
Don't you teach that you are better than other nations because God has chosen you?
Because of our acceptance of Torah, Jews have a special status in the eyes of God. But we lose that status when we abandon the Torah. Our acceptance comes with a high price. Jews have a greater responsibility than non-Jews.
What about your socialist values?
Socialist? Who said I was a socialist?
You believe...
Don't tell me what I believe.
You believe your Messiah will rule all the nations of the earth, everyone following his commands.
No, the commands of God. And who says this is a bad thing? Without a leader, how would people come to compromise and live in peace? The answer is they can't. We cannot settle things unless an outside party makes decisions. A system is what creates peace, for without structure, chaos develops.
What about Karl Marx and his ideas of socialism that are derived from Talmud?
So does capitalism. What's your point? I believe the thing you do not understand is how the job of the Jew affects this system.
What? You're trying to confuse me.
Our job as Jews is to perfect whatever system is in place. We make it a good and a fair system. When nudnik little individuals don't follow the system, shit happens. Through our Torah observance, the system actually works. How do you think we have stayed alive?
I've wondered that myself.
We stuck together with our heads intact. Communities were established and jobs were given and accepted. You sound like a smart kid. The truth is not complex. It is often very simple. Sometimes you need to reevaluate what you believe in order for the truth to prevail. And when you step outside yourself, you'll see the whole picture, and it will be amazing.
Ronald, my blood is coming out.
He could die here, Ronald.
What do we do?
I had some medical experience when I was in the Israeli army. I will agree to save his life under one condition.
What?
That right now, on the radio, you make me a promise.
What?
You promise to love your fellow man and never again be quick to judge anyone.
What?
Do you want him to die?
I promise that I will love my fellow man and never again will I be quick to prejudge.
Mazel tov! Now wasn't that simple?
Yeah, but he holds it straight out when he does it.
I know, not the Michael Jackson pond.
Yeah. There you go.
That was cool.